Okay, kind of quiet in a lot of places now, but there was a little bit of a racket out there. We talked about it, some thunderstorms that were rolling toward the south and are kind of fizzling out now as they move away. 79 in Warner Robins feels like 83. So as we head through tonight, we're going to say it's still possible, although it's becoming less likely that we're going to see rain tonight. As far as the numbers are concerned, yeah, we have some 70s, we have some 80s on the board. And as we look at the feels like number, I do think there's something going on with this sensor. It is always much warmer than everywhere else, but we'll leave it to the National Weather Service to figure that out. As far as we're concerned here, again, it was just little batches. Some of these little cells were just, maybe covered like about a half mile, something like that, but they put down a lot of rain. We saw that earlier. As we roll on down, you can also see outflow boundaries playing along here. Some of the green lines coming in, the wind. Some of those thunderstorms earlier were kind of popping up along some of that. Pulaski County, Wilcox, leftovers coming in from Bleckley, Dodge, and Lawrence County. Everything kind of going a little bit backwards tonight toward the southwest as opposed to the usual west to east movement. So let's take a look at Future View, and it shows things should stay quiet as we go on through tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, maybe a little something as we get into 1, 2 o'clock. Not showing a whole lot of activity, at least on this model run for the afternoon, but maybe tomorrow night. Briefly, so again, I don't think it's going to be for everybody tomorrow night, but at least a couple of spots, kind of like what we saw tonight. Same thing as we go into Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, that kind of hit or miss thing on into Thursday night late. If this model is right, we still have the possibility for a few things to get going. This only gets us to 3 o'clock Friday afternoon, and there's a little bit of stuff trying to pop up. Frank would like it too, if we could just keep it at a little bit of stuff there, because week 2 of football Friday night will be going on. We'll see how it goes as we get closer. The long-range models do put a fair amount of color out there. So a little more active Friday and into Saturday here. And also with all that, we're probably going to be looking more at 80s as opposed to 90s. So we have that going for us. Sunday's chance down a little. And then as we get into next week, we're looking, I won't say dry, but definitely a smaller chance once we get into the start of the week. How about Hurricane Aaron? I've been talking about it for about 7 months now, it feels like. We're looking at a Cat 2 storm that will continue with that as it rolls toward the north and then northeast, leaving way away, getting to the North Atlantic, falling apart as we head into the weekend. If you want to see how that looks on Future View with the graph model, you can see it spinning. Again, wind, maybe some rip currents, some bigger waves here for the Outer Banks of North Carolina and even parts of the northeast as it makes its way away. So, yeah, about as close as you can get to land with that storm. 90s for the next couple of days. A stray shower storm in the afternoon. A little better shot there for Friday into Saturday. And hoping to find ourselves in the 80s. That would be a pretty nice treat.